Welcome back inside the Toronto Rock Athletic Center in Oakville, Ontario for, yes, you guessed it, we've got some more lacrosse on hand. Another lacrosse-filled day in the OJ. Pat Gregoire here to bring you today's 7 o'clock game here on the Blue Rink. It's the Peterborough Lakers looking for their first win, and the Mimico Mountaineers looking to go 3-1 and tie the Whitby Warriors for first place in the East Division. Hagen Osborne on the face-off, and it's Mitch Ogilvie who had quite the game in that overtime loss to Orangeville. And he's looking to see if he can inspire this young Lakers team. Tyler Hendricks with the ball now. Looking to get things going here early and often. But the ball is dropped. Mimico will take possession and get their first offensive possession of the game, unless they like to run the floor and shoot. That one goes wide. Finley Thompson. Shot goes wide. Shot, big save there, turned aside by the big goaltender for the Peterborough Lakers. That is Landon Kells. He has been tremendous in this shortened season. On the other side, it is Devlin Shanahan, the Buffalo Bandits product. Shot from the outside, turned away, but the rebound's picked up, and a big couple of saves there from Shanahan. Didn't play last game. It was Owen Dew who tended the twine, but Shanahan back in the cage here today. Just a quick note, number 11 for Mimico, Zach Deacon, listed on the media guide if you do have it as Finley Thompson, but Thompson is wearing number 44, a familiar number for the Thompsons. So the Lakers going to get a full possession here once again. Dalton with the ball here, gets this down low to his wrong side. He's got to roll away. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They need something. This aggressive defense here for Mimico, all over Peterborough. And they can't get a shot off. Suffocating defense from the Mountaineers. Liam Ferris with it now. Gets that over to Gareth Haig. Haig beats his man, goes in all alone. Throws it to the far side, but that one doesn't go in. Lakers take possession here. Holden Lowe's. Over to Cole Hanrahan. Hanrahan. Over to Carter Page. Carter Page swings it over to the far side. Loose ball there. 10 seconds on the clock. Tyler Hendricks with it now. He gets stripped, and Haig picks up this loose ball. Sorry, that is Zabo. Throws it over to the far side. Shot and scores! Ryan Asenza sends this one to the back of the cage, beating Landon Kells to give us our first goal of the game. Great loose ball by Zabo, picks that one up, slows things down, and Asenza's just going to run in, bounce right through the wickets. One thing you will notice if this is the first game you've watched this weekend, first, how dare you? Secondly, you'll notice the goaltenders using these small sticks in their hands in between their legs in the 5-hole, adapting the National Lacrosse League rules, 8 of them to be exact. You can see that on the website on their press release as well. Lots of great rules being changed here in the OJ to better prepare these prospects for the next level. Loose ball picked up by Zach Deacon. Deacon, one of the veteran players, picked up by Mimico from Orangeville. Deacon, a standout for that 2019 Minto Cup championship team. McConvey drops the ball, but he has time to pick it up. McConvey and Ogilvie. That might be a matchup we see often here between the two. Shot stopped there by Landon Kells, the goaltender for the Calgary Roughnecks, but here for the Peterborough Lakers. Hanrahan with it, spins away from trouble, tries to find the backside. That's Mike Robinson with a shot and scores! Mike Robinson has been shooting the lights out here in Oakville this weekend, and it continues as that's goal number 7, 10 points on the campaign for him. Great ball movement up the floor here. We'll see Hanrahan rolls away from pressure, and that's where he's going to find Robinson with that lob pass. Robinson looks like he runs out of space instead, rolls away from pressure, and throws that fadeaway bounce shot. 1-1 the score, just under 11 minutes in the first period. Introduce our officials, same as last game. Matt Garrison, Josh Hiltz, and Mac Abbott. Devin Pfeiffer with the ball. Over to Peyton Cormier, who's having himself a great start to this season. Fires it over to the far side, back to Pfeiffer. Cormier can't grab that. Isaiah Moran-Weeks throws it away. Who else but Mitch Ogilvie? Mitch has been a beast here for the Lakers, and he's going to try to get involved in the offense here. Rising shot hits the shoulder of Shanahan, turned aside. Loose ball picked up there. And Mimico going to gain possession. Matthew Sykes moves that over to the far side. Matt Sykes wearing the A, but is the captain of this team. Just waiting to get that C put on his chest. Pfeiffer sees some space, dives through, but a big save by Kells. I have said that 1,000 times this weekend already. Kells, one of the bright futures when it comes to goaltenders in box lacrosse, and he's showing it this weekend. Page blows a tire, fires it over though to the far side. Shot taken there, but it's turned aside as Andrew Dalton fights through a couple of checks there. Hanrahan takes the shot, but that's blocked by Deacon. Matt Wright with it now, running the ball down the floor, slows things down. We'll look to see if he can find an offensive counterpart. He does. Peyton Cormier now. Down low to Weeks. Back up top, Pfeiffer loses that. He's going to continue to battle for the ball. Peshko over top to McConvey, and that's going to be a moving pick, a late shot. Kells didn't like that one at all, but Josh Hilt says it's okay. Need it over in 8 seconds. One of those other rules that have been adapted from the National Lacrosse League. Devlin Shanahan coming out to play the ball, decides to go back into his crease into some safe territory. Loose ball picked up by Sykes. And he's just going to slowly walk this over, but he does see some pressure by Adam Thistlewaite. Runs himself out of a double, though. Sykes with it now. 18 seconds on the clock. His coach tells him stay on the floor. With the long change there, no point going to the bench. Just set some picks. Haig takes the shot. It almost looked like Kells got a piece of it, but not enough, obviously. The game's latest goal scorer. Robinson fires it to the far side and then tries to get the pass back in the middle. He doesn't. Loose ball push on Ryan Haig there. The ball's going to stay within the green jerseys here in the Lakers. Peterborough Lakers, if you're just joining us now, wearing the green jerseys with the blue trim and the whites. Mimico wearing their double blues, but all white with baby blue and navy blue. And what an unbelievable goal by Mike Robinson. His second of the game, and he is continuing to impress here tonight and all weekend long for that matter. See, Robinson gets the ball, comes across up top, his man falls and then sees there's an opening, battles through a couple of checks. Deacon not able to get enough on him, and Robinson, the University of Delaware product, getting things done here for Peterborough. Leading the team in goals with 6, leading the team in points with 11 now. Great loose ball battle from the faceoff. Ferris is going to try to take it, and then a little spin move takes the shot. Landon Kells turns it aside once again. Mike Robinson, a junior at the University of Delaware, so still a few years away from his NLL draft, but tons of scouts and coaches on hand here at the track. No doubt he is impressing some coaches here with his play indeed. Robinson with it now, 10 seconds on the clock. Cole Hanrahan takes the shot. Shanahan pushes that one aside. Mimico going to take possession here as Finley Thompson has it now. Thompson, little side step, takes the shot and scores. That is an impressive goal from the youngster Thompson, as he shakes off a check and scores his 4th goal of this season. A big goal indeed to tie this game back up at 2. The Peterborough lead was short-lived. We'll look to see if they can get it back here. 6:30 to go in the first frame. We'll have another great face-off battle here as Ryan Haig loses the draw this time. As Peterborough picks up possession. Lucas Osborne took it there, but they lose it the other way. Matt Wright, the speedster, looking for his options. He decides to switch hands and fires it away. 2-man game with Haig. Tries to feed that in the middle. Mike McCannell there. Thomas McConvey gets the ball over to Haig. Haig fights through some checks and scores. Gareth Haig has been a human highlight reel for the Mountaineers so far this weekend, and he doesn't disappoint once again with another beauty here. We'll see the turnover here. Great heads-up play by McConvey. McConvey flicks that over to Haig. Haig fights through a bunch of checks there. Spins and throws that fade away for his 5th goal of the tournament. 12 points for Haig, sitting 3rd in scoring behind Thomas McConvey and Peyton Cormier. McConvey, 20 points heading in today. We at least know he has at least 1 assist there. Have to check the scoreboard in just a second to see if he was credited with any other assists from the previous goals. And he was not, so still 21 points, not a big deal. Cormier with it now. Down low to McConvey. McConvey feeds Isaiah Moran-Weeks. And Mitchell Ogilvie once again with another loose ball. The guy has been an absolute freak. Heart and soul guy, the captain for a reason. He leads on and off the floor. Does all the little things there. Peterborough with 10 seconds to go on the clock. They're going to need a shot. It goes wide, though, so Mimico's going to gain possession here. Asenza with it now. Decides to pass it off to Peyton Cormier and get a change so the offense can get a full set out here. Get a little 2-man game from McConvey and Cormier, perhaps, with 3 righties out there. It's a lot of magic with these two. Ball behind the net. Thompson tries to feed it out. Peshko from the outside, turned away by Kells, but Thompson picks up the loose ball. Pfeiffer feeds the crease. And an unbelievable neck save, we'll call it, by Landon Kells. He has been lights out in every game we've seen him play. Anytime you have Kells in the game, you have a chance to win. 2-on-1 here, but it's going to be blown down. Matt Garrison and Joe Hiltz trying to figure out what's going on here. Mimico furious with the call because it in fact should have been that 2-on-1 with Ferris and Haig, but instead they're going to blow this down. Mimico will keep possession, but they didn't think it should have been blown down. But they'll get possession here as mentioned. Pfeiffer rolls to the corner, throws that back. Curtis Butka can't do anything there. Peshko to Haig. Haig looking now, takes that shot. Kells comes out, plays his angle well, and makes the stop. Peterborough trailing just 1 goal. 3 minutes, 40-odd seconds left. Mimico really picking up the heat here on offense, playing much more aggressive than we've seen the last couple of games. This is how they like to play. They set the tempo on the back end. And as I say that, they throw a great double and force another 30-second shot clock. Zabo over to McConvey. McConvey is going to run that into the corner, back up top to Cormier. Cormier, that pass goes awry. And it's going to be Peterborough who picks up the loose ball. And it's going to be too many men on the floor as that change was just a little bit too sloppy for Mac Abbott's liking. One of the officials for tonight's game. Landon Kells out of the cage. We'll see the extra attacker come in. Tyler Hendricks throws that down low. Mike Robinson stops on a dime, throws that into the chest of Devlin Shanahan. 2:48 to go. 3-2 lead for Mimico. And just before this power play begins, I'd like to take time to remind everyone at home that today's OJLL broadcast is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Hashtag milk up. Peterborough with a chance to tie the game. Tyler Hendricks playing pass and catch with Mike Robinson 2 goals. The 2 lone goals for the Lakers. Carter Page skips far side. That one gets away. Ball still loose though. Zach Deacon's going to need to get that over. And instead he just bombs it down. Still had a little bit of time there. Don't know if he had to launch it all the way down the floor, but indeed, better losing it down there than a turnover in your own end. Robinson going to play the top instead of Hendricks here. Osborne and Hendricks the shooters. Robinson takes the shot. That one just misses that right corner. And it's Matt Wright who picks up the ball, and he's off to the races. He's got speed. Does he have finish? Tries the almost no-look underhand scoop shot. But that's going to be an easy save for Kells. Not keeping shots here. It would be interesting if we did. And that shot is from the outside there. Zach Deacon just going to slow things down. 25 seconds to go. Devlin Shanahan heads to the bench there. We're going to go 5-on-5 here shortly. Cormier with it now, and he draws a double. and that's going to be a 30-second shot clock. They're going to have to come hard off the floor. But it appears there was a penalty there coming up for Peterborough. So 4-on-4 for only 5 seconds, and then Mimico will head to the power play. The 5 seconds does expire, so 46 seconds in the game, 22 in the shot clock. Mimico power play will begin. McCombie gets it down low to Cormier. Cormier down low, skip pass, doesn't go through. McCombie on his wrong side. He'll try to get back to the middle. Cormier with it, 5 seconds to go. They need a shot. Cormier, he will take it, pulls the trigger, and a big save there by Kells. Makes the first one and the second. Highlight reel from 42 in between the pipes. 16 seconds to go. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Mimico going to look here, a little bit of a cheat there out. McCombie to Cormier with a fake, gets it down low to Haig. Haig's not going to be able to hold on to it. Tries the dunk. No goal. We saw him score one of those yesterday, but unable to get it done here. As we have ourselves a 3-2 ball game. Mimico leads Peterborough. When we come back, we will have second period action here on JVI Sports Network. Welcome back inside of the Toronto Rock Athletic Center, where we have a 3-2 ball game in favor of the Mimico Mountaineers over the Peterborough Lakers. Before we get going here, we're going to dive in to the standings where things are super tight, especially in the East. Whitby stands in first place, 4 games played, 3-1. The Mimico Mountaineers 2-1. The Toronto Beaches in third at 2-2, and Orangeville tied with them 2-2, and the Lakers looking for their first win at 0-1 with that overtime loss, so 0-3. Will they be able to get their first victory, or will Mimico move to 3-1? We'll have to wait and see. Third period still to play. Haig wins the draw, immediately throws it to his twin brother, who slows things down, realizes they do have a power play on their hands right now, looking to extend their lead. Double up, 4-2. McConvey to Cormier to Haig, back up. Pfeiffer feeds McConvey in the middle. A stick goes flying. That's Mitch Ogilvy's stick. Little bounce pass to Osborne. Osborne has to get it over, and he does. Skip pass there. Peterborough just looking to see if they can kill out as much time, but you know Robinson has the quick trigger. He throws that one on net, almost gets away from Shanahan. Shanahan does a great job to corral that rebound. 3 seconds left, so another successful penalty kill here for the Lakers. Cormier with the rock in his hand. Over to Finley Thompson. Thompson, that's picked off by Mitch Ogilvy. And he's off it to the races, all alone. Shot turned away by Devlin Shanahan. My, oh my. These Mimico goalies have been steady, whether it's Shanahan or Dew. They have got it done in between the pipes. Breakaway opportunity here. Lakers in all alone with a chance. And that shot just goes wide of the cage. Charlie Kangas can't quite capitalize here. Full clock almost here for Mimico. They'll see what they can do. Thompson with it now. Little stutter step, takes the shot, just hits the chest of Kells. But he picks up his own rebound, picked off by who else but Mitch Ogilvy. What a tremendous weekend Ogilvy is putting together. Ogilvy's going to slowly trot off, and well-deserved break coming up for him. Nice try there for Peterborough to try to feed the man in the middle. But unfortunately, Bushy cannot hold on to that. Loose ball picked up there by the Lakers. Quick turnover up and out. And almost a turnover there. Tyler Hendricks, wearing the purple gloves from his High Point team, uses his big body, crashes through. But Carter Page picks up that loose ball. Page takes the shot from the outside. It's a heavy one, but it does go wide. And we have another penalty coming up this time for the Lakers. I believe it was too many men. We'll have to find out. McConvey flips that over to Johnny Peshko. Peshko wearing his other gloves, normally the full baby blue of Johns Hopkins this time. The all white with a little cuff there of baby blue. Shot goes to the far side, and Kells keeps that one out of his own net. Play continues on. Thompson over to Cormier. Cormier skip pass to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer takes the shot, and that one trickles in. Pfeiffer getting his second goal here with the Mimico Mountaineers. The former Whitby Warrior now playing in the double blue. It's just a little pass. We'll get a little throwback coming here. Actually, no, there we go. That's that little skip pass, little stutter, and then it goes through the wickets there. Cormier picking up another assist. He has been spectacular. The two lefties, notably, well, actually, if you look at their scoring, it's the three lefties who have certainly been filling the score sheet. McCombie, Cormier, and Haig. 1, 2, 3 respectively in scoring. Peterborough with a chance now. Bounce shot. That one is stopped by Shanahan. Zach Thompson unable to solve. Shanny there. Peshko comes out onto the floor with Cormier with the ball in his stick. McConvey. Two-man game on the right-hand side. Still buzzing through. Haig with the BTB. That one's turned away, though. Loose ball. Mitch Ogilvie again picks up another loose ball. Hearing the name Ogilvie and Kells quite a bit, but some great plays by Ogilvie. That is not one of them there. Over and back violation. I was going to say there have been a few standout players here for the Lakers in this first weekend. Most notably Kells and Ogilvie on the back end with, we'll get to that in just 1 second as this offensive possession continues, but as I was saying, Mike Robinson on the offensive side. Those three names have been called out countless of times this weekend already. Speaking of which, one of those names now, Robinson with the ball. Fires that far side. Back over to Osborne. Osborne running out of some space. Outside shot, that one gets cut across and blocked. And Szabo gets absolutely lit up here. Tyler Hendricks throws a huge hit. Gonna sit down here for, we'll have to wait and see, and it is a 5-minute major. Loose ball battle here. And now, yeah, that's a no ball in his stick. Blindside hit, so that is 5 minutes. A glorious opportunity to extend this lead past 2 for Mimico. McCombie playing pass and catch now. McCombie over to Cormier. Cormier, quick stick, great ball movement. That one hits the pipe, but goes all the way back out to Mimico. Mimico gonna have another chance here. Cormier to McCombie. McCombie, tons of fakes here. McCombie, Cormier steps in, over to Haig. Back to Cormier to McCombie. McCombie again. Skip pass. Cormier takes the shot, but that one there is blocked. That one's gonna sting as Holden Lowe's. And that one misses the net. Still no shot here, 3 seconds on the clock there before that shot came. These penalty killers are going to be tired. A minute already in, still no change. And that one there, you just can't give these sharpshooters that many opportunities to try to score. As the youngster Finley Thompson, we'll see. They get the ball again. Mind you, this is a minute into that power play. Just pass and pack and catch, pass and catch, boom. Right in the back of the net. It is a major, so Mimico will stay on this power play. 5-2 the score, 8:40 to go here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center in Oakville, Ontario. Pat Gregoire pleased to bring JVI Sports Network's presentation of the Ontario Junior A Lacrosse League. It's coverage of the 2021 season. The OJLL, hats off to them for even being able to put this condensed season here in the track. It's been a tremendous weekend, and we're excited to bring more action, not just tonight, but next weekend as well. Saturday and Sunday, full schedule already released. You can take a look at that there. OntarioJuniorLacrosse.com for all your information, stats, and news for Ontario Junior Lacrosse. Finley Thompson, the latest goal scorer, has the ball in his stick. A little hidden ball trick, not going to fool the Lakers though. Peshko back to Thompson. Thompson takes the shot and scores. Finley's got the hot stick. He has somehow been able to solve Landon Kells. Not too many players can say they have, but the youngster has. That is another goal for Thompson. Back-to-back goals for Finley Thompson, both on the power play. We'll see here. Nothing special. Just ball passed around, big fake, BTB. It's going to go back to him there. Another big swooping fake. This time goes with the underhand shot. That solves Kells. 6-2, 8:10 to go in period number 2. A great battle again at the face-off dot. Gareth Hegg's going to win this one, but will the Mountaineers win the loose ball? Scrum continues. Ball in between a few players, sticks. Referee's asking for the players to pull it out. Ball still not through, and it's Matt Sykes who's able to pick up that loose ball. Throws that over to Zach Deacon, who's just going to flip that over to Peyton Cormier. The big body, Peyton Cormier, throws that over to the far side. Going to go back to the lefties. Hegg takes that bounce shot. Great shot, but an even better save by Kells. Good chance there. Pfeiffer runs into a slide, but bounces off the check. Ogilvie on him now. Cormier with it. Had some space, decided not to take it. Peshko, little swim. Fires to the far side. Cormier unloads, but that goes wide. Mitch Ogilvie all over it, and he's just going to gladly decide to let the clock expire. Ogilvie gets it down low. Carter Page fires over to that far side once again. That is Andrew Dalton who received that pass. Jaden Bushy runs to the corner, fires it out in front. Not a lot of space, but still, there you go with no helmet on either. That one's gonna hurt. Hopefully he's not too hurt. No helmet, no problem for Carter Page. We'll see here when his helmet falls off, if it was before it got knocked off. And it is, yes, indeed. He was looking for a call there, but it looked like it was just a collision. No harm, no foul. But Page will take the and one. Loose ball picked up. Lakers with another possession here. Dalton turns that ball over. Matthew Sykes on the run, on his wrong side, rolls away smartly. Instead hits McCombie over to the far side, and what a beautiful passing play in transition. That's Mike McCannell, one of the Orangeville Northmen who've come over via trade, getting involved here in the scoring, and an absolute beauty. We'll see here, starts up. Sykes slows things down, fires it over to McCombie. McCombie then finds McCannell, who shows he's more than just a defender. He can get involved as well. Good battle there for both teams with the face-off. McCannell there. That's his third goal so far with Mimico. He had 2 coming into tonight's contest. As mentioned before, McCannell and Deacon, the 2 players that came over. And Matty Wright in all alone using his speed. That one went off the pipe. But it's Thomas McConvey who's going to put away the garbage. And the Mountaineers are really starting to roll here. We'll see this all starts in transition with the speedster, Matt Wright. He comes in, takes that shot, goes off the pipe, and a heads-up move by Thomas McConvey to crash the net, pick up that rebound, and put it home. 5 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Mimico holding an 8-3 lead. Haig wins the draw to himself. Can't grab the loose ball. But instead, Curtis Butka can. Rolls away from some pressure. Sees Wright. Wright's gonna find Cormier. A little hidden ball trick. Doesn't fall though. Butka from the outside takes the shot. Kells makes the save. It's gonna be back in. So, Mimico going to start with possession. Peshko, skip pass from McConvey. Great ball movement there. Haig all around the crease. Can't find Kells, can't beat Kells. Not many can say they can. Quite the tournament. The shortened season he is having. Skip pass doesn't go through. Mike McCannell is going to pick it up, and he's off to the races. Is he going to try to go for goal number 2 for today? He does, takes the shot, but it's Kells who makes the save. And Peterborough going to use its timeout here. Try to settle things up here. 4:20 to go, 8-3 the score in favor of the Mountaineers. If Mimico can hold on to the lead here, they will move into a tie in first place with the Whitby Warriors at 3-1. On the other side in the West, Brampton currently 3-1, with Burlington sitting at 2-1. St. Catharines also at 2-1. Six Nations 1-1. Oakville 1-2. And Kitchener-Waterloo at 0-3. There is still that one game between Burlington and Six Nations. Nothing has been announced yet, but we should expect something coming from the OJLL in terms of what's going to happen with that tie game. Speaking of scorers, checking in on the other side of the rink, we are tied 6-6 between Six Nations and KW. Last night we saw a valiant effort from KW, staying close with an impressive Burlington team. Just the wheels falling off near the end. That one there, you can catch it on the JVI Sports Network second channel as well. First channel, I'm being told. We're on the second one here. Great chance there. A good scoring opportunity for Braden McGregor, a Coburg product, playing for Peterborough here. Joey Zabo heading off right now. Can't see him on screen, but he decided to head to the room. Not too sure if that was from that hit that he received earlier on. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and they're just shutting him down for the weekend. Running out of time is the Mountaineers. Cormier with a fadeaway. There was a reset before that happened, so possession picked up by Butka. Mimico with another opportunity here. Butka again. Over to Finley Thompson. Thompson outside shot. Big arm save there by Kells. Haig feeds the middle. Isaiah Moran-Weeks can't buy that one there. And the Lakers are going to push pace here. Holden Lowe's waiting for his offensive troops to come out. Tries to throw that ball to Tyler Hendricks. He can't hold on to it. Hendricks now picks it up though. Bumps into Sykes. Runs himself into a double, but runs himself out. Still has the ball. Gonna need a shot, and he can't get that one. Sykes picks up the loose ball, chugs up the floor, and gets it over half and slows things down. Fixes his bucket while he's at it too. Little flip pass to to Devin Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer finds Peshko. Peshko runs out of space. Lakers rushing down the floor. It's Adam Thistlethwaite, and he's gonna wait. Holds on, just flips that over to the hot stick of Mike Robinson. Osborne down low. Vanderline's not able to get that, but he does get a shot off. And Mimico gonna sit down here for 2 minutes for a high stick. Number 27, Zach Young. So, Peterborough with an opportunity to close the gap, cut the lead to just 4 goals. Shot goes off Sykes, and he's gonna feel that one. That was a heavy shot from Osborne. Big fake, Osborne back over. Hendricks takes that shot. That goes off the shoulder of Devlin Shanahan, who has been sharp here, just allowing 3 goals so far. 1:30 to go. Just about the same amount of time left in this penalty. McConvey out here to kill some clock. He's joined by Hag, Butka, and Peshko. Ogilvie knocks that down. 3 seconds to go. Peshko needs something on it, and he does. That one gets caught right in the throat guard as that happens there. We're going to need a quick fix of his helmet there. So you can see Landon Kells. Going to walk over to the bench, see if his equipment manager can help him out with his helmet there. But I cannot speak to the play of Landon Kells, how sharp he's been. Had the opportunity to see him for a couple of years now, dating back to his days with the Elora Mohawks, winning a Founders Cup in Aguasasne. Had a chance to call those games for the Founders Cup. While we take a break here, why don't you take a break and grab a milk? Because today's OJLL broadcast is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Hashtag Milk Up. And we want to thank our sponsors to bringing free lacrosse to all the folks, not just across Ontario, but the entire world. We've had viewers from all over tune into these lacrosse games. So we want to know where you're watching the game. Tweet us at JVI Video, at the OJLL, or you can hit me up as well on Twitter at PGreggy. 1:06 to go, 1:09 left in the Mimico penalty. As mentioned before, we do have more games to go tonight. 1 to be exact. That will be the nightcap, and it'll be St. Catharines taking on the Oakville Buzz at 9 p.m. You can catch that one on JVI, of course. All the games here streamed live, and you can go back and watch the games archived as well. There's been a tremendous amount of lacrosse from start to finish. Checking in over on the other rink right now, Six Nations leads KW 7-6. That one in the second period as well. No scoring in the second frame, though. As it would say on the box score, at least. Landon Kells strolling back to his cage, so he's ready to go. Got everything fixed. Probably got a little bit of a much-deserved break, I would say, as well. Kells will sleep good tonight. Lots of action for him this weekend. Facing a ton of rubber. But down the other end we go. Lakers looking to dig into this lead. Bushy, skip past, that one can't get through. Instead, it's Mimico picking up the loose ball. Mike McCannell gets that one deep, 44 seconds to go. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Ferris gets that over to McConvey. McConvey's just gonna wait for his other offensive players to get out there. Directing some traffic. Thompson looking for goal number 3 off the bench. A great chance for Weeks, but Kells kicks that one out. 12 seconds to go. 14 in the power play. Robinson gonna come around the top, takes that shot on the run. That one goes wide. Shanahan just boxes his man out, and the horn sounds. The Mimico Mountaineers hold a 8-3 lead against the Peterborough Lakers. When we come back, we will have third period action of Ontario Junior Lacrosse League action.
When we first started the school,
JVI
we wanted to build
Sports
something
Network.
special, and that's what's brought us here to this campus. We feel like this is a special place. There's 134 acres of pristine nature, and it's going to be a place where our student athletes can really explore the boundaries of their potential. And we don't want it to feel like school. We want it to feel like home in their own community.
For the last 13 years, we've worked really hard to build a program and environment for dedicated student athletes to thrive and to reach their potential. We're ready for that next step. And that next step is to be on a campus that enhances that environment and enhances that culture. The first day I stepped foot on this property, I knew that it was the right fit and the perfect environment for our student athletes to reach their potential.
We have student athletes that come from all different backgrounds and all different places from around the world, and immediately as they come through the gates here individually, they're going to feel at home here. Being in a serene environment like that, they can focus on making good choices and making decisions that get them closer to their goals.
There's great power and advantage for a student athlete to have everything on one campus, and having a private school education with individual attention to a robust strength and conditioning program, to a unique athletic experience, and one that really will allow a student athlete to explore the boundaries of their potential.
It's not just a school, it will be a home for all of our student athletes and staff. We have custom academic building, we have an on-site cafeteria, we have residence buildings, and there's a lot of power and strength in having everything in-house and on-site and accessible to our student athletes at all times.
Our philosophy at the Hill Academy is to have a balanced experience, and we feel like this campus really gives our students the space to try to achieve that balance and have opportunities to detach from their rigorous academic and athletic schedule. It can be demanding, it can be stressful, and we want our students to have space, to reflect on their own, to have their own space, to share those in-between times with their fellow classmates and form, deep, meaningful, impactful relationships. And that's a big part of this experience at the Hill.
This is a really significant development for the Hill Academy. I reflect with profound gratitude for all the families, Hill alumni, student athletes, and staff that have really laid the foundation for where we are today. I also look forward with excitement, at all the possibilities for our present and future student athletes at a location such as this. From the moment I stepped foot on this site, there was a feeling, I want to say almost a spirit, that I sensed. And I really felt that this is an ideal development for us in the new chapter of the Hill Academy. The feather is a talisman, almost a symbol. It's a logo on all our uniforms. And basically the idea behind the feather is that if you will something to happen, it will emerge, but at different places, sometimes places you don't expect. And in our history, the feather has appeared. And to me, the feather has appeared here.
When we first started this,
Welcome back inside the track, the Toronto Rock Athletic Center for period number 3 between the Mimico Mountaineers and the Peterborough Lakers. The double blue, Mimico leading 8-3, looking to solidify themselves one of those top 2 spots heading into week number 2. They will sit at 3-1 if this score does hold. Shot just goes outside. Haig can't hit the net, so that one is going to be an over and back violation. Big shout out to Brian Shanahan, who says he's tuning in from Port Credit. Knew he would be tuning in watching his Mountaineers, and Devlin Shanahan, of course, in between the pipes tonight, has done a tremendous job. Thanks for tuning in, Shanny. Mimico with an opportunity here. That one goes off the shoulder of Kells. Moran Weeks not being able to get that shot off before getting hit into the crease there. Hudson Thomas playing some tight defense there. The hot stick for Peterborough. Robinson rolls away from a check, sticks with it, tries to find that inside, but the double works. Quick slide there. McCannell just flips that over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer waiting, faking. Now he dishes that off. That one goes awry, but no harm being done there. Thompson with it now. Big pick by Peshko. Thompson takes that shot, but Kells is able to make a big save. That one somehow pops out of his stick. Funny, not too sure if goaltender interference. I was just going to say, thought that maybe he was checked in his crease, and that's indeed what it looks like it's going to be. So Tanner Thompson's going to sit down for at most 2 minutes, perhaps less, if the Lakers score here on the power play. Lakers working the ball around. Quick rush here on the hot stick of Robinson. Hendricks takes the shot. It beats Shanahan, and a big hit there from Deacon behind the net. That one doesn't beat Shanahan this time. Shanahan got enough on it. It did squeak by him, but not in the net. That's all that matters. Matt Sykes gets that over. Right with the ball, the speedster. We've seen him do some damage in transition. Not necessarily scoring, but setting up some goals using that speed of his and drawing penalties. Speed kills, as they say, and that certainly is the case for this Mimico defense. Looking to kill more time off this clock. That one goes off an errant stick. Picked up by Thistlethwaite. Thistlethwaite's going to take that all by himself. That one goes wide. Shanahan scoops that up quickly. And Zach Young's just going to walk that one over. Weeks with it. 18 seconds on the shot clock, 25 in the penalty, 11:32 in the game. Lots of clocks. Big clock guy. Heavy hack there from Ogilvie. But Weeks battles through it. A couple of opportunities for Weeks the last couple of shifts, not able to find the back of the net though. Lakers gonna walk this one up, see if they can get something going here. 5-on-5 as that penalty does expire. Robinson back up top there to Owen Dale. Dale's shot goes quite wide. Skip pass. Robinson from the outside, that one goes wide. And Shanahan picks it up. He's gonna quickly transition it up the floor. Haig one-on-one. Takes that shot, goes through the wickets of Kells. But Kells able to keep it in between the legs. Getting it over to some safe space, but not without a little bit of trouble here, but Dalton slows things down. Dalton fakes the flip, he still has the ball. Not fooling anyone on the floor for Mimico. Bushy, down to Dalton, one-on-one, he's on an island. Big slide there comes, beautiful slide by McCannell. And here comes numbers for Mimico. I like the idea from Hudson Thomas setting the pick to free up some space, but just a little too overzealous is Hudson Thompson, sorry. Lakers gonna give a go here at offense once again. Great defense by Wright. Wright all over the stick of Ben Trumbull. Zach Deacon just gonna let the clock expire here. And Trumbull just absolutely pastes Deacon. A hit you never really want to see at all. No place in the game for that. We'll see what happens here in terms of how long the penalty is. Just a 2-minute for interference. We'll see this hit again. See if it was on the back. So Deacon's just killing time, waiting. And Trumbull just pops him right on the numbers. Just an interference call, though. Dangerous play indeed. McConvey, back and forth. Cormier, skip pass. Pfeiffer, waiting. McConvey unloads. That one goes too high. Over and back there for Mimico, so the Lakers are going to get the ball deep down in Mimico territory. 1 minute, 38 seconds left in this power play. Lakers going to try to chew up as much clock as they can, but they still need to start thinking about attacking here. And it looks like the rough stuff's coming here. Wright going to be sent off to the box. It sounded like Josh Hill said, both of you boys come. But I'm only seeing Wright head to the box. Now we see. And no, indeed. Just going to be Wright. So I misheard. I do apologize to that. 4-on-4 lacrosse we go for at least a minute 25. And then it will be the Lakers' turn to go on the power play. Shot goes wide, and Bushy tries to pick up that loose ball, and he can't. Deacon obviously fine as he gets right back out on the floor after getting popped. 4-on-4. We've seen what these two lefties can do with a lot of space, but no slouches is Peshko and Thompson as well. Cormier tries to feed the middle, a great stick there. McConvey gets taken to the ground, so Mimico gonna regain possession here. 8:31 to go here in the third period. Cormier looking, picked off by who else but Mitch Ogilvie, and he's just gonna lob that up. Adam Thistlethwaite in all alone, shot, and he thought he scored there. Put his hands up, but no, that one stays out. Mike McCannell gets that over. Over to Hag. Thompson looking for what he can do here. Bounces off a check. That pass goes wide though. 5 seconds on the clock. Gonna need something here. Need that shot. They get the shot. That one goes behind Kells, but not into the cage. Loose ball battle continues. Lakers pick it up. That's Holden Lowe's. He's gonna get it in deep. Lowe's thought about taking it himself, decides not to. That's Bushy now with the ball. Looking, purveying, seeing what he has here. Outside shot, that goes off the shoulder of Shanahan and out. Ball will stay with Peterborough. We're gonna be even coming up here. Shot and scores. Little two-man game works for the Lakers there. 8-4 the score. The lead cut to 4. This is where it comes up here. Ball's going to go over to the far side. A little bit of an errant pass, but yeah, not even really a pick or anything. Just Robinson able to find Tyler Hendricks in some space. Hendricks getting his first goal of the game. That's number 5 for him on the tournament in the shortened season, whatever you want to call it. In just these games, first 4 for him. 10 points. Having a very solid campaign for him. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 8-4 the score. Mimico just 6.5 minutes away from improving to 3-1. That shot trickles through, but not in. Peshko, the big body, takes a couple of hacks, couple of whacks, nothing though. Good ball moving here by Mimico. Hag takes it low, takes the shot. That one does not find the back of the net. Lakers pushing the ball up now. Can't get it over in 8 seconds. Costly turnover there by the Lakers. Mimico, they'll have to get it over in 8 seconds, and they do. McConvey, who's having himself quite the day, quite the tournament. Peshko looking, trying to call for that ball. Thompson doesn't find him. Cormier does find a streaking Thompson, but Ogilvie picks up the loose ball, bounces that one, and it goes right into the stick of McConvey. McConvey with 5 points today. On that one there is Curtis Butka. Brings this to a 9-4 game. I was going to say McConvey with 5 points. Might have gotten an assist there. We'll have to check, but let's take a look at this goal. McConvey directing traffic. Finds Butka off the bench, so yes, another assist for McConvey, and that one's just too easy. Defense has to play tougher there. So 6 points for McConvey on the day. 24 points for him. He leads the tournament in scoring. Jason Knox not too far behind with 17. Ty Kurtz had 16 heading into his 4th game of the weekend. He's playing currently right now for KW against Six Nation. So we'll have to see where he stands after. McConvey, though, he's not done yet. He wants more. Rolls away. Feeds Cormier. Cormier, lots of time. Rolls away. Pfeiffer looks for that outside shot. Instead, he feeds that one over to Cormier. Cormier, great loose ball battle. McCannell takes that shot. That one goes off the goalie and into the netting. 4:33 to go. Pfeiffer sees some daylight, rolls away. Peshko, he can unload it, decides not to. It's a pass instead. McCannell takes that shot, it goes wide. And that's going to be over and back. A good hustle there by the Lakers to pick up this loose ball down in the corner. Andrew Dalton flips it. Trimble. Trumbull now. Trumbull still with the ball. Dalton. Big pick there by Hendricks. Tries to free up some space for Robinson, and that one goes high. Hudson Thompson. Thompson has it now. Looks for his options. And he finds one. He's going to get the ball back. Fakes, takes, and scores. Hudson Thompson gets in on this goal scoring action. And that was a beautiful give and go. We'll see he'll come right here. Thompson far side, and the brothers connect. Outside shot, bam, in the back of the net. Hudson Thompson's second goal of the game. (10-4) the score. Mimico looking to improve to 3-1. Loose ball battle continues. Haig has been tremendous at face-offs, but this time he loses the draw. Deacon tries to go for the over-the-head check. Instead, takes down Zach Thompson. So, with 3:16 to go, Mimico will be shorthanded, and the Lakers will try to get this to a 10-5 game. Ball movement starting here. Hendricks looks off. Pass here, big pick. Robinson with a low shot turned away by Shanahan. Shanahan has put together quite the impressive couple of starts for him, as well as Owen Dew. Dew and Shanahan, a fabulous 1-2 punch. Mimico going to see how much time they can kill. Peshko with it. Feeds the middle. That one gets knocked down by a couple of green sticks. Mitch Ogilvie picks up the loose ball. He's going to push pace. He's got a couple of guys with him. He looks off a couple. Shanahan there with a big stick save, though. And the other way they come. Ryan Asenza finds Thompson. Thompson tries the fake, and it works. Outside shot there by Pfeiffer, but Peyton Cormier picks it up. Thompson just throws that one on net, and Thompson picks up his own rebound, and I believe that's the hat trick for him. Goal number 3, point number 3 as he added an assist as well. 11-4 for Mimico. Thompson gets the shot there, picks up the rebound, and puts it in. Adam Thistlethwaite tried to muscle him out, but not enough. And just a quick note here, as Deacon Knott entered the cage there. As Landon Kell's night is over, nothing that he's done, probably just giving him the rest, as there's a good chance Peterborough's season is going to be, it'll be tough for them. Sitting at 0-4, almost impossible now to make it through those semifinals. Ogilvie, great strip there, and that's going to be over and back. Peterborough still, lots of fight in them here. Great loose ball by Lowe's, as Ogilvie made the original strip. Vanderlyn crashing and banging, trying to create some space. Hendricks, face dodge, throws that one directly down in the turf, and that one goes out. Ball goes over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to Cormier. Pfeiffer and the big Curtis Butka, 6'4", 200 pounds, big boy from Newberry College. A ton of Canadians making their way down to Newberry. And that one does it. A statement win for the Mimico Mountaineers as they pick up an 11-4 win over Peterborough and move to 3-1. After losing to Whitby, they get back on track and find themselves atop with Whitby in the East. And the Peterborough Lakers finish their weekend not picking up a victory, but they'll have a full weekend of games next week to try to do so and break the goose egg. For everyone here at JVI Sports Video and the OJLL, I'm Pat Gregor. We want to say thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. We will have our last game of the day at 9 o'clock. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it.